Hello and welcome. In this video, we will walk you through how to install your VITA sensor step by step and check that everything is working as it should. Make sure you have all the required components. You should find 6 items: VITA devices, electrodes, environmental sensors, adhesive tape, zip ties, and, depending on your kit, a LoRa gateway. The LoRa gateway should be set up first. You will find here succinct instructions for an indoor gateway. For detailed instructions and other types of gateway, please consult available material or contact your VITA team. Before powering the device, start by screwing the antenna onto the gateway and insert the SIM card in the slot located at the back of the device. Place the gateway in a suitable, dry location, ideally in a high position, with the antenna pointing straight upwards, then plug the gateway into mains power. This is the VITA1 device. On the left side, you will find the power button. On the right side, the electrode port, and in the center, you'll see the USB-C port. The USB-C port must always remain properly sealed to ensure waterproofing, either with the environmental sensor connected or with the attached rubber plug. To turn on the device, press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. You will see the LED lights gradually turn on, starting from the center. Once all 5 LEDs are on, release the power button. After a few seconds, the LEDs will turn off. This is normal behavior. To shut down the VITA1 device, press and hold the power button for approximately 10 seconds. The LEDs will begin to turn off starting from the top and bottom and moving inward. Once all LEDs are off, you can release the button. The device is now fully powered down. Once the device is on, use the power button to cycle through 3 different status displays. Pause briefly after each tap to view the information. First tap, battery status. LEDs 1 through 5 indicate the battery level, from 0 to 100%. Second tap, LoRa connection status. If the LED sequence is running upward, the sensor is attempting to connect. Steady LEDs 1 through 5 indicate the signal strength. Third tap, environmental dongle status. If the LED sequence is running downward, the environmental dongle is not connected. If LEDs 1, 3 and 5 are continuously lit, the dongle is successfully connected. To attach the electrodes to the device, unscrew the existing plug and screw the jack connector of the electrodes into the port. If the electrodes are already inserted into the plant, rotate the device itself. Insert the dongle into the USB-C slot, making sure the environmental sensor label is facing the front of the device. Push it in firmly to seal properly. This USB-C port is also used for charging. If you need to charge the device, remove the dongle and insert a compatible USB-C charging cable. To attach the sensor to its support, insert the strap into the grooves located on the back of the device. Make sure the strap is oriented correctly and does not cover the front of the device. When sliding the strap into the grooves, leave enough length on both ends to secure it properly. For stable mounting, use 1 strap in the top groove and 1 in the bottom groove. Adjust the position depending on the type of support used. Mount the VITA device vertically and position the devices so they face in the gateway's general direction. Make sure the light sensor on the front of the device is not covered. In outdoor installations, when possible, aim to position the VITA devices facing south to ensure consistent light exposure. If the power button feels stuck or the LEDs stay on continuously, do not install the sensor. Follow the troubleshooting steps in the manual or contact your VITA support team. All the steps completed, check 3 things. The device is upright, the electrodes are stable, and the LEDs show normal behavior. We will now show you how to insert the electrodes in plants with a crown and multiple shoots such as strawberry plants. For other types of insertions, follow the available links or ask your VITA team. Choose an appropriate leaf. It should be mature but safe from dropping. A good rule is to select the second youngest fully developed leaf. The chosen insertion spot should be consistent with all connected plants. Insert the ground electrode parallel to the soil at the bottom of a stem at crown level. Once it is placed, it can be left untouched unless a cause for reinsertion appears later. Before inserting the active electrode, prepare a small piece of auto-adhesive tape. This way, you can secure the electrode immediately and prevent it from slipping out. For the active electrode, bend the tip to a 45-degree angle using your fingernail for support. Insert the active electrode near the top of the stem. Mind the angle of the needle so that the wire follows the stem downwards. The needle should pass through all tissues of the stem and might come out on the other side. Once inserted, wrap the plant tape just below the insertion point to hold the electrode in place. Do not wrap it too tightly. That is all. Your VITA1 is now installed and monitoring plant signals in real time. Thank you for installing VITA1, and remember, your plant scientist or VVent support team is always available.